How do we say?
I don't really know.
Because normally I say welcome back, and we've never done it
welcome
before.
to.
Welcome to. Gosh. Hello everybody, welcome to Tea in the TARDIS with Luke
And Lisa.
Theme tune. Tea in the TARDIS, brand new Doctor Who poddy.
Don't call it poddy.
Brand new Doctor Who podcast. We're going to talk all things Doctor Who. This first episode, we just thought the best place to start is at, I was going to say the beginning. Doctor Who has like 7,000 beginnings, but
I guess the beginning that is most relevant to us.
So we very recently, just a second
20 minutes ago,
finished rewatching Rose. So yeah, we just thought, start at the beginning, talk about the first episode, and we'll see where the podcast goes. And maybe as it goes, you guys can come up with topic ideas. What if we say
one word title?
One word title. Do you like a one word title?
Yeah.
See, I do, I really do. Love a blink, love a listen.
Mm-hmm. All the senses.
All the senses. Love my eyes, love my ears.
Yeah.
Saying that, I really don't like Rose.
You don't like the title?
No, I really don't like it.
Why don't you like it?
I just think it's very cop-outy. I also don't really know what else they would have called it, but it's just like Smith and Jones being called Martha, and Runaway Bride being called Donna, and 11th Hour being called Amy. I just don't think they work. But I think
the difference for this one is all the... I know, like, all the other companion, like, entrances are about the companion. I'm not Russell, so I don't know. But I'm Russell, if you're here...
like a ghost. Russell, if you're here.
You're in the room.
Give us a knock.
We know I don't do well with spooky things.
Sorry.
Even if it is Russell T Davies.
Did you call him spooky? I don't do well with spooky things, even Russell T Davies.
Even Russell T Davies. I'm assuming he wanted to ham home that it was going to be from her perspective.
For sure, and I do understand that.
So that's what
and he delivered with that, for sure. But I just don't like a name being a title.
Fair dues.
Not just in this one though, like I also adore the episode, but like the Rosa Parks episode, Rosa, boring.
Too similar to Rose
it
as
is.
well.
I just don't like name titles.
Yeah.
Unless your name is like great.
Like why is there not an episode called Banacafalata?
Banacafalata.
That is an episode.
That's what
title.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
If her name was something crazy, for sure, name the episode that. But no, Rose, Rosa, I really don't like those titles.
Fair.
Cuff me. But I really rate the episode. The title's got nothing to do with
it. I feel like a bad title is forgiven if the episode...
For sure, delivers. And this one does. I actually think this episode does everything a brand new episode 1 should do. Mm-hmm. Introduces your main characters.
Well, we were saying this, weren't we?
Yeah.
While watching it.
Yeah, we were.
We said a lot of things while watching it.
We were like, we should be saving this up for the podcast. They introduced the Doctor and Rose so well. Mm-hmm. And then the side characters, Jackie and Mickey, are introduced really nicely.
Yeah. I think you understand who the characters are from the get-go.
Mm-hmm. No messing.
No messing.
And that was the other thing we said. No messing around at all. The aliens are surrounding the companion in seconds.
I didn't really look at like what time stamp it was, but it was what, like 2 minutes?
I feel like it's 2-3 minutes in.
2-3 minutes, under threat.
Immediate.
Wilson's dead. Under threat.
Oh my god, Wilson.
Wilson,
I've got the lottery money. That's the prequel episode.
Winning the lottery money. Who won? Was it Syndicate?
Honestly, and I want to see Wilson.
I'm getting like old man.
Yeah. Like larger side.
Yeah.
Like if he does like 10 steps, he's out of breath.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking old, very skinny and frail.
Oh, bless.
Do you know who I'm picturing? I forgot what the character's called, but in Flatline. The really...
Oh, the scummy, like...
Horrible
man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not at all the nice Wilson I was expecting. I thought you were going to say, like, the professor from Narnia.
I've not seen Narnia.
I beg your pardon.
No, I've not seen Narnia.
Oh my gosh, next reaction on the channel, Chronicles of Narn. But no, I'm really intrigued by Wilson. There's a few Doctor Who characters.
The episode should have just been called Wilson.
I would have rated it. It's the dog from Friday Night Dinner. It's something that Russell's first era did really well. I love off-screen characters that we never meet. Rose's mate Shireen. She mentions her all the time.
Oh, we never meet Shireen.
I just spend the night at Shireen's. Who's
Fuck
that?
Shireen.
My favourite of all time, Trisha Delaney. Oh my god, obsessed. You don't even like Trisha Delaney. I love that. That's a highlight of Boomtown. It's when he's just like, I'm dating Trisha Delaney.
Do you even like Trisha Delaney?
Obsessed.
Yeah.
That name is iconic.
Honestly.
Who is she? Trisha Delaney. I want it. These are the spin-offs I'm after.
This is what Big Finish
Forget Warren
needs to
Landsey.
do.
Yeah.
Big Finish need to invest in...
The Trisha Delaney box
Because we know Billy Piper will be down for any Big Finish.
Give us the Shireen and Trisha Delaney box set, please. What's going to happen in it? Couldn't tell you yet.
Drama on the Powell estate.
Honestly, I'd love that. Like a little bit soap opera.
Yeah.
But also a little bit sitcom.
Yeah.
Oh, we've just
Slay.
come up with a new show there.
Oh my god, I love that.
You don't even like Trisha Delaney. Obsessed. Anyway, big tangent.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love that Rose meets aliens
Like that.
immediately. It's so good. And I think it's really smart to have brought back a classic alien that's not Daleks or Cybermen.
Which Russell, in his first era, did a lot.
Yes.
And did it well.
Did it well.
Because
No
they
shade.
weren't... No shade. Because they weren't recognisable
To everyone.
enough.
Yes. I think Auton's and the Nestine is really good first.
And also,
shout.
such a good choice for Earth and
Earth, modern day.
making it, like, it just all ties in so well. Nothing's shoehorned in
No.
here.
A shop window dummy you see every fucking day if you're out in the town. If you're working in a department store like Rosie T. I've never called her that before.
Who's she?
But that's her name now.
Rosie T.
If you work in a department store like Rosie T,
Yeah.
shop window dummies are everywhere.
Absolutely
Perfect first villain. For classic Who fans, I imagine they really liked seeing Auton's back and being like, oh, it's the same show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's enough that they don't think that, like, Russell was going to ignore it.
Yeah.
And an episode that's all about character,
Yeah.
actually the monsters aren't really important.
No, that's the thing. That's what's really good about this episode, because I think the episode is Rose and the Doctor, and it's getting to know them and understanding who he is and who she is and how they are going to operate. And I actually think all the showrunners have been very good at that first villain not stealing the show.
Yes.
Like Prisoner Zero is very similar. Like great villain does what it needs to do, but does not overshadow the Doctor and Amy at all.
No.
And then Tim Shaw is like the same. You hate him because you hate a teeth.
I hate teeth.
You hate a tooth.
So he did overpower it for me, but that's a personal.
But that's just personal.
That's a personal problem.
To most other people, he let Jodie shine. Do you reckon he brushes them?
Oh, that's disgusting. I hope
couldn't be more
so.
sorry. I hope so, because otherwise you've got rotting, brown, scummy teeth in your head. Face, even.
Yeah.
Sorry, we got to stop talking about it.
That's not
You're
what
going
we're here
green.
to. We're also not here to talk about that episode.
No, sorry.
Maybe we'll do a whole Tim Shaw episode and I'll just like die in the corner.
You'll miss out that one. That'll be the solo
That'll
podcast.
be when I'm like on holiday.
Yeah,
or something.
I'll just spend an hour talking about Tim Shaw. Do you know one thing? Sorry, I am going to go off on a Tim Shaw tangent. Just one real quick one. One thing I always wanted to happen in Jodie's era that never did after Tim Shaw, so we're talking series 12, series 13, I really wanted her to meet a businessman called Timothy Shaw, and that she found it hilarious, but he didn't understand why. Big Finish.
Big Finish. You're
Sure.
giving them all the ideas.
Yes, we are. Oh my god. You're welcome, or hire us. Back to Rose.
What we're here to talk about.
Sorry. One thing we did mention in the episode as well, that we were going to talk about, I think, on the podcast, was how, like, series 1 was kind of scary when it wanted to be.
Oh, very.
And I think Autons are quite creepy.
It's no emotions.
Blank.
Absolute blank.
Blank stare. Nicki Minaj, I think. Because I actually, prior to Rose, had a shop window dummy issue as a little boy. Yeah, did not like them. So Rose didn't do great things.
Say, that must have
for 9-year-old Luke.
Really messed you up.
Actually did. I was livid.
Did you not sleep after watching that?
I think I knew it was coming because I think they were in trailers. I could be wrong. I'm trying to remember freaking 20 years ago. The worst bit is actually that first bit when Rose is alone with them and they all start like silently going towards her.
Apart from the hand, And then at the end, they're actually not in it that
Not
much.
in it that much.
I just realised that.
They're really not.
They're actually not in it that much. No.
So that beginning bit is the worst bit.
Mm-hmm.
But I stand by that series 1's the scariest series of Doctor Who.
Yes,
For
I'll
me.
stand by that.
Thank you, kind
Yeah.
regards. Because the Gelf freaked me out, particularly that old lady in the opening.
Yeah.
That old lady can fuck off.
That's my
yeah.
impression.
Why is she walking all the way up to the lens? Girl, I can smell your breath from here. You said the Slitheen were
Not
a bit...
this.
Is it the unzipping?
It's the unzipping.
That is
the actual
unnerving.
Slovene.
Because back in series 1 as well, when they unzipped, all the lights went off, didn't
Yeah.
they? So like it's all like dark,
Mm-hmm.
and like some of them would like roll their eyes back,
yeah.
and it was all a bit like, oh.
Yeah.
I think like Harriet Jones watching it through the crack of the door.
That's horrifying.
That's really scary.
Yeah.
And then obviously the empty child is fucking
It's
nightmare fuel
disgusting.
anyway. I refused to watch the Doctor Dances as a 10-year-old. I couldn't do it. When it was a cliffhanger.
Oh, did you watch The Empty Child and then
Yeah, and then I skipped
you're like,
to...
I'm not watching
I was
next
like,
week.
no,
The
fuck it.
Impossible Planet and the Satan
Did you?
Pit.
Oh yeah,
'Cause
that's
the
a
ood.
spooky. That is a spooky air.
Mm-hmm. I watched The Impossible Planet and I was
then-
like, I'm not watching the Satan Pit.
Love it. I watched the Doctor Dances on DVD for the first
Nice.
time, and I made sure it was. I remember that it was like a Saturday morning,
So you had
so I had
loads
all
of
day
time.
to like forget about it and go to
Mhm.
bed comfortably. Traumatized, literally. And then the other one, bless her, she isn't a villain, but the controller from Bad Wolf
She is-
fucked me up.
She is.
It's because she's always like.
Yeah.
And like I was saying,
And
every
the
time
music.
the music's on her, it's like, ah! And every time I was like, stop.
It is a jump scare.
It is, and like her eyes are like white.
Yeah.
And she's like 6, 7, 6. Oh, I said 6, 7. Oh no. She was creepy. Bless her. Wasn't even her fault.
No,
But
she was.
Series
trapped
1
there.
fucks. Series 1 just fucks. It fucked me up.
There's something about the Daleks, I think, at their scariest. And in
Agreed.
season 1 as well.
And do you know what it is? It's like a quiz with Luke. A bit like you were saying with the Autons. Daleks spoke less.
Yeah.
And it was something really scary about them just going down corridors
Yeah.
and like silently massacring
Uh-huh.
people. Whereas by Cult of Skaro, Cult of Skaro loved the sound of their own voices.
Yeah.
Cult of Skaro onwards, Daleks just became like screamy.
Yappas.
Yappa, yappa, yappa. But series 1, they were so like silent killers.
Yeah.
And the Autons the same. That silence.
Yeah, they don't say anything.
That's so scary.
Mhm.
All of them like closing in on Rose. Didn't mind the ones with their shirts unbuttoned.
Well, you'd have to, yeah.
I'd give one a little feel of the 6-pack.
And then you die.
What way to go?
We'll explore that later.
It's like, what did you do to your Ken doll?
Yeah. That's an idea.
Oh my god, Toy,
Toy
Story,
Story,
but Nestine consciousness.
Yes.
Oh my god, love that.
That's such a good
Big
idea.
Finish. That's a great one.
Isn't it?
The Barbies.
That would
That's
terrify
like
children.
Annabelle level.
Yeah.
Walk towards children. That's so scary.
It's
And their creaky
terrifying.
legs.
Yes.
I always feel like a Barbie's got a
That's-
creaky leg.
Oh, they always do.
You like turn their hip round. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, that's so creepy.
That's-
All of them smiling. Oh. I don't want to use episode 1 as an excuse to shade on new Doctor Who, but Spooky Who is something we've lost.
Oh, 100%.
I think we nearly got there with the well.
When do you think it lost it?
It was around Jodie's era. She had a few though, because I think the Haunting of Villa Diodati is quite spooky.
You said that really well.
Thank
well
you. I tried to just say it with confidence.
Yeah.
And Village of the Angels was quite spooky when it
Yeah.
wanted to be. So she had like a few, but genuinely, I think Jodie into Shooty, we really lost the spooky element of Doctor Who, because it is. People used to say, "Oh, it's the show that makes you hide behind the sofa."
I'm not hidden
I'm
behind
like,
the sofa.
I haven't hidden behind the sofa maybe since like Night Terrors.
Which is creepy, but we'll speak about that another time.
No, Peter Capaldi must have had some scary episodes. But did he? I don't know.
I don't think he did. I think he had I think
There's
scary and
moments.
creepy are different.
Yeah.
Like Listen
was a
is
bit
creepy, but there's no point where I think anyone would be like
Traumatised.
hide behind the sofa, scared.
Agreed. Yeah, Under the Lake, like the ghosts are a bit spooky again, but they're not traumatic.
No,
I miss Doctor Who traumatising children. Traumatise a generation.
but it's a big part. Like kids love
There's a thrill.
be scared.
There's a thrill.
That's not why I was watching Doctor Who when I was a kid.
No, I quite liked a scary app.
We all know that you love horror, and it probably stems from
This,
this.
honestly.
I saw someone say something the other day, actually. They said that kids like to be treated like they're grown-ups. they obviously, kids can't watch proper horrors
No.
for obvious reasons.
Obviously.
So I feel like Doctor Who was the chance for them to feel like they were being treated like a grown-up.
It's a stepping stone into
I don't think
that.
kids like to be treated like kids.
Don't dumb it down.
No.
Don't make it light and fluffy just because children are watching.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think they do enjoy that, like, privilege of watching something a bit scary on a Saturday night.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. And it's been lost in Who.
100%.
So maybe it's Peter's era as well, actually.
I don't remember Peter being particularly scary.
No.
But then I never know if that's because I was older.
That's what I'm thinking as well. I don't know if it is because I was 10 years old watching Series 1, but I think Series 1 was the scariest. Series 2 had some moments, like the Ood, the werewolf pre-wolf, when he's in the cage.
That whole episode,
That's
to be fair,
spooky,
that
man.
terrified me.
And like Series 3 had the angels, obviously, iconic. I think Carrionites were a bit spooky when they wanted to be.
Yeah, there's something about that episode. I'm trying to think if there's anything else.
Family of Blood, Scarecrows, the Scarecrows.
Oh, they terrified me.
Yeah.
I always remember, did you ever go to Doctor Who Live or something like that in 2010?
Yeah.
And they had the Scarecrows walking
did
down.
I ever tell you about Mark?
No.
Oh my god. So we went to Doctor Who Live, Scarecrows, everything, walking
Yeah.
around as they do.
Uh-huh.
We were on the edge of a row. Mark was on the end. This is my brother, by the way. And the spotlight's obviously following the monsters around. So the spotlight was on us. Us being idiots were like waving at the spotlight man. We were like, hey! And then Mark turned around, literally touched noses with the Scarecrow. It was just staring at him.
It was like, I went with my bless him. I didn't have any Doctor Who friends as a kid. So I had to drag my dad along to all these things. I dragged him along to the Doctor Who experience.
Oh.
He doesn't get involved in those sort of things.
No.
So I was like, again, I was 10 at the time. You know, they have that whole thing with like the TARDIS and you're like flying it.
Yeah.
It was like, well, you're not actually flying. You think he even said that to me, actually?
You're not actually flying it, Lisa.
And I was like, just
Pull yourself together.
just entertain me at least.
Honestly.
Like, yeah.
Let me have fun.
Hide into his arm. I was terrified.
Oh,
The
bless
scarecrows.
you. Yeah.
And the clockwork droids.
Series 2.
Terrifying.
Yes. Yeah. They've lost that. Because maybe like The Well is the last one in the last 5 years. Maybe Village of the Angels.
Yeah.
That's kind of it.
Series 1 did it well.
Series 1 is spooky. Back on track to Rose. I have a question for you.
Okay.
If someone said, I want to get into Doctor Who, is Rose where you would send
I
them?
would always send them to Rose.
Me too.
I would always send them to Rose.
That's so good.
Because if it's not Rose, I would send them to Series 5, like to 11th Hour.
Same. Look at that.
But I don't think 11th Hour, because it's still, it's tackling so much about regeneration.
Yeah.
I think they made such a good choice about like not having the Ninth Doctor come straight out of regeneration.
Yes, true. It's not that confusing, is
Because
it?
we don't need that right now.
No, we will learn about that later.
And I think in 11th Hour, they're not describing the show enough. I still think you have to have some prior knowledge
A little bit, for sure.
for that.
Yeah. It feels fresh, which is why it's a good place to maybe send people.
Yes.
But this is so episode 1.
Yeah.
New vibes. It was designed to bring in a whole new audience.
Exactly.
So
And
it is the
I don't
perfect
think
place.
11th Hour had the benefit of, like, it literally was, 3 months after the episode before? Like,
Yeah.
I don't think it was ever going to be able to do what Rose did.
No, definitely not. And I think they also had a whole challenge of trying to prove to the new audience that came with Rose that they could do the show without David and Russell. And they had that whole challenge. So I think they were almost forcing that more so. Like, it's still Doctor Who without David Tennant and Russell T Davies.
Yeah.
So I think they were forcing that a lot more than fresh
like,
jumping on
this
point.
Which I think was
Which is valid.
the right choice.
For sure. So yeah, I like that Rose 20 years later still holds up as like a good beginning spot.
100%. It's such a good episode. And the Doctor entering normality rather than like... Because that's also why I don't think the 11th Hour perhaps holds up as well. Because and I love this about Series 5. And if we ever talk about Series 5, I will yap for days.
Me too.
Like,
It's my one.
It's my favourite.
Yes.
I'm just putting it out there.
Same.
But it's too fairy tale, I think, to be a good opening.
Yeah, Series
point.
1 is so grounded in 2005 reality. And like, Rose is such a good... Rosie T. Rosie T is such a good, like, normal human. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what?
She's
Can we
like-
talk about... let's talk about Rose.
For sure. Let's.
Because, Joe, one of my biggest... And so when I was at uni, I made all my housemates watch Doctor Who.
Yes, you did.
I was like, you're watching my favourite show.
As you should. As you should.
Because I love to watch things through other people's eyes. And they all found Rose annoying. And I don't disagree with them.
No.
But you know, one of my biggest pet peeves, and I will probably chat about this with many companions, is...
I think I know what you're about to say.
People not liking characters if they're not perfect.
Agreed. I hate
That's why
that.
I love characters.
For sure. Give me a flawed human being. Because who is fucking perfect? I think even you and me can just about announce that we're not quite perfect.
We're not quite there.
So close.
We
So
are the
close.
closest,
I think so. But we're not quite there.
Yeah.
People often say it with the Torchwood gang. They're like, oh, they're horrible people.
Why do you think I love Owen so much?
Honestly.
Because he's flawed.
Honestly, and Gwen, people shame Gwen for like the whole cheating scenario. Sure, I'm not promoting cheating.
No, I don't condone the acts they do.
But give me drama in a TV show, please. Yeah. Gwen, cheat on Reese. I hate that because Reese is so adorable.
No, we love Reese.
But I love that drama and that, like, it's fiction. I want it to be juicy.
Yeah.
I don't want Rose to be like, yes, doctor, I'm going to do everything you say, doctor.
Yeah,
No.
or like, sorry, doctor, I can't drive you because I've got a boyfriend.
Got a boyfriend, sorry. No.
No.
Give me the spice.
Like when everyone's like, she treated Mickey so bad. Yeah, she did.
Yeah, she did. Do it again. Honestly, I'm fully in agreement with you. I mean, there's a line.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. I think it can go
Like
on
if
too
Rose
long.
went into like a classroom and killed a bunch of children, I'd probably be like, yeah, don't think I like her anymore.
Yeah, I can't connect with characters who are perfect.
Again, I'm really sorry to use this as an opportunity to shit on new Doctor Who.
No, but I know exactly what you're going to say.
Companions don't have a backbone.
No, they don't.
They
There's
all,
no
yes,
nuance
Doctor.
to those.
Yeah, they love
companions.
the Doctor so much, too quickly, that they're just like, yeah, everything's great. And I'm like, no. I love when a companion argues. Oh yeah. When a companion's like, I don't like what we're doing right now. Oh yeah. Give me that. I feel like we haven't had that for years.
You can get there, but it needs to be earned. It's not earned. Whereas I think we were saying how I didn't watch series 1 when it first came out.
No.
I jumped on at series 2. And so for a long time, Rose and 10 were like my everything.
Yes.
But I think I can sit here and say that Rose and 9 are better.
I'm in full agreement. I love
Because
Rose and 9.
it's earned.
Yeah.
It's all earned. And obviously
It
it is earned with 10 as well because it's a continuation from what has happened with 9.
For sure.
But that relationship...
It blossoms so nicely naturally.
Yeah.
And like in End of the World, there is a bit of like, they feel very close by the end. But they've spent the whole episode arguing with each other. I love it. They have that whole bit, don't they, where they're sat in that room by themselves.
And they just argue.
And he's making cheap shots about the Deep South.
Yeah.
Love. And then she says, like my mate Shireen says, don't argue with the designated driver. Fucking Shireen.
Shireen, we love Shireen.
First mention. I love that Rose feels like a normal human being.
Yeah.
And I love that she lives in a flat.
Oh,
She lives with her
100%.
mum.
Yeah.
She's got no money. She's got no A-levels. She's
Me.
got no job.
I have A-levels, but I have no money.
Me. No money, no A-levels, no job. I'm Rosie T right now. She's just normal.
Yeah.
I really like that. She doesn't feel like too fictional. And again, that's what's good about series 1 is how it's grounded in such reality. She doesn't feel like a made-up character. She just feels like she's a girl from London. So perf. And Jackie and Mickey do as well. They feel very normal. Natural vibes. I always forget how much Jackie and Mickey hate each other in series 1. Yeah, like Aliens in London World War 3. They're big. Actually, I think it's because Jackie thought he was a murder suspect.
That's it. Yeah.
So that's the thing. They don't really interact in this episode.
No, he just sort of walks in.
But she thinks he was a murder suspect, so they definitely have a bit of like, you know,
It's a
that
bit
bit where he like
there.
saves her life, and she's like, that's embarrassing. It's like, I just think what was great about I never called it this before, but what was great about the Tyler era of Doctor Who was that, including Pete as well, but not as much, was that Doomsday was really sad because we were losing Rose, but it was really sad that we were losing all of them as well. They were such good, and I know there's other good ones like Wilf and Rory.
No, but
and
I don't
good
think they all hold up.
But the whole
same.
unit of that Tyler unit was super special.
They are the best.
They are.
They are the best.
They are the blueprint, and no one's quite got the blueprint that right.
I think they're all because like when you actually think about in Rose, Jackie doesn't actually have that much.
No,
but you understand who she is.
100%.
Literally from her first line.
Oh my god, and she has so many good
You
lines.
were saying she has so many good lines in this episode.
I love There's a Strange Man in My Bedroom scene.
Yeah.
Iconic.
It's so iconic.
The fucking, when she sees the Autons and she screams and throws her Jane Norman back. Obsessed. And then my favourite, I don't know why, because it's not even that iconic, but my favourite line is, honestly, it's aged her skin like an old Bible. I love. And that's the other thing, is like, Russell wrote such like natural dialogue.
Yeah.
That they didn't sound like they were saying lines, that it just sounded like conversations. And that's what's so good about the Tylers.
Yeah.
And they all delivered it perfectly.
100%.
So good. Such a good unit.
And like Mickey is, you know, you understand who he is. Well, you see him in that opening bit, not really.
Yeah.
And then when he comes in and he's like chatting about the match.
Yeah.
That's
football
the
and
first,
stuff.
yeah, that's
and
the
you're
first
like,
time we see him.
laddie
Man.
boy.
Yeah.
Laddie boy. But I love.
Yeah, he's the least laddie boyfriend in the world.
Oh,
You get to know
isn't he?
him.
Yeah, I love it.
But that's a classic man trying to
yes.
be more
Be
than,
masculine.
Yeah.
Caveman.
Insecure man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
puss.
Which we obviously then discover more about.
Yeah, I love Mickey's growth as well.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean. It's not just Rose.
They
She has a
all-
whole
yeah.
unit and they all grow and flesh out. And like series 2, like Mickey's such an action man. I fucking love it, particularly by the end. Jackie in Love and Monsters is iconic of how much she actually has loves the Doctor now and never did. Like all their growth, 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Chef's kiss to everything. But I will knock Rose down a peg or two for being a fucking idiot and not realising that her boyfriend was plastic.
Oh,
Use your brain, hun. You have one.
dumb.
You have one.
You may not have any A-levels, but that's obvious.
But that's the dumbest. That's the dumbest thing.
I know they had to make it clear that he wasn't like Mickey anymore.
Yes.
Like costume or makeup, whoever's in charge
Yes.
of that, right? But they either had to make it subtler so that we
Yes.
understood why
Like
Rose
just
did
a little
the same thing.
shine.
Like
A little
I think
plastic
that's
shine.
I don't actually think that's a Rose issue
No, true.
because I have a feeling in the script
Yes.
that might not be how Russell. I don't know. Again, I'm not Russell.
I've got the shooting script. I should go check.
He's literally driving on the other side of the road.
He's driving. The car's like swerving.
It was just. I think that scene. That's the only part that doesn't feel grounded to me. And
that's
I think
when it's like, this is done.
And I know that Doctor Who is camp, and I
Yeah.
think Russell's also trying to get that in there. Like, this is going to be
Definitely,
camp, and we love
definitely.
the campness of Doctor Who.
Honestly, some of it hits so
But that
good,
doesn't-
but that one does not hit
I think
because
'cause
Rose
it's
looks
just
like
so-
a twat.
It's because it's so out of place.
Yeah,
I think if it was involved in an episode that was,
a bit goofier.
yeah,
In because to me the campness of the episode would have been great with the arm strangling the Doctor in the flat. That's as camp as it needed to go. I feel, and it like flying through the air and grabbing Rose on the face. That's it. We don't need pizza.
And then we were saying, why did they go to the most fancy restaurant? One for pizza, and
Yes.
two, like, you're trying to build these as very normal, like, they're in there,
Yes.
in their, I don't really know how to say it without being offensive.
like their chabby clothes, their cheap clam.
You said it. You said it, not me.
I was being you.
No, you.
I was doing a
you
Lisa
said it.
impression.
In, like, this fancy restaurant.
Yeah.
Like, to ground them even more, send them to Pizza Hut.
No. Yeah. Sorry, I said no.
No.
I meant yes. If Rose, that we've just got to know, Rose, gets in the car and says to Mickey, let's get pizza or Chinese, I'm sorry, that girl is not talking restaurants.
No.
That girl is talking, let's go back to the Powell estate, sit in the flat, and someone's going to deliver it to our door.
Yes.
She's not talking Chinese restaurant.
No.
She's not talking pizza restaurant.
No, no.
Rose is going for fast food, cheap, cheerful.
Yeah. More
scummy,
dough
greasy,
dough than-
dirty
yeah.
pizza. Oh, I want that right now.
Stop, don't put it in my head.
Oh, I put it in my mouth. That is probably my only complaint with the episode. And it's
Yeah.
such a minor complaint to have. But I'm
Uh-huh.
like, girl, they would not be eating that restaurant. But I love the ending. I love the ending that it's like the adventures haven't started yet. So it's kind of like if you were a Scrooge and you really fucking hated that episode, fine.
Yeah.
You don't watch any of the adventures, and
No.
that's fine.
That's fine.
But like, if you did like it, like you're supposed to, what a good opening, because it just ends in that perfect moment of
yeah.
like
What's next?
anything could be
And
next.
it's the only episode that's not a two-part. Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't it the only episode that's not a two-parter that like ends and picks up exactly where it left off?
The only one I can think of, the Doctor and Bill at the end of Smile, he's like, we're back at the university, and she opens the door and they're on the Thames and there's an elephant.
Oh, yes.
And then it ends. And then the
Yes.
next episode is Thin Ice. Actually, I've just thought of another one.
Right.
It's the end of Poison Sky.
And the Doctor's
hand
daughter.
just starts
yes,
going.
that's very true.
And the door's shut and Martha's like, take me home.
Okay, I take it back.
But I get your statement. That doesn't happen often.
It doesn't happen often.
It doesn't happen often.
And I think because
Unique
it
and
happens in
nice.
episode 1, I wonder if people watching it thought that was how every episode was going to end.
Which is kind of harkens back to classic Who having a companion every week, a cliffhanger every week.
Because even story into story, one story into another story, they always kind of ended. They did, didn't they?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh, another thing that we really liked that I think we should talk about is the Doomsday track.
Oh, yeah. We're both big soundtrack fans.
We spent many a car journey just listening to Murray Gold.
I
else.
will never forget your rendition of the Silurian track.
Oh, yes.
There you go.
Love it.
That's a free one for you.
I love it. And the little strings. Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun, dun. Embarrassing. Yeah, I love a Murray Gold track.
Yeah.
A good one. Actually, I do have one Murray bone to pick. I sound so negative on this podcast.
No, we've got to be critical.
We do. I sound like a Scrooge. I hate when he does his like comedy tracks. That just sound like clown music to me. Like it just sounds like clown music. That's my only gripe.
I wouldn't know what he'd do otherwise, though.
Silence. Just nothing. The scene's funny. I don't need your music to tell me.
Yeah.
But when he does the epic, the emotional, the spooky, everything else.
He's quite obnoxious
tick,
with his music in the best way.
In the best way.
Yeah.
It's bombastic.
Mm-hmm.
Bombastic side eye. Back to the original point.
To the Doomsday music that appears. We were saying, we wonder if Murray had planned that to be like something that crops up later.
Yeah.
It's just too epic for
It's
it not
such
to.
a good piece of music.
But do you know what? It's so subtle in this episode.
Isn't it? That it's just there when Rose runs into the TARDIS.
Mm-hmm.
The music in this episode is great, actually. Westminster Bridge.
Oh, we love.
That makes me want to pop this pussy. Westminster Bridge is so good.
Iconic.
Get me in a car, I turn the ignition on and that plays. Oh, I'm racing.
Yeah.
I'm racing. Oh, it
I don't know why
feels
you've got a
good.
motorbike.
I've got a motorbike now.
It always pops out to me when I'm listening to the Series 1-2 soundtrack.
Yeah.
I think it's very mysterious.
It has got a vibe, and there's this.
It's very alien.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel polished in the best way.
In the best way. Unearthly.
I wonder if they had like a whole orchestra. They must
I don't know if they did have a full orchestra.
It just became very. Series 1 had a weird, like something like it's a bit like RuPaul Series 1.
Yes, with the filter.
There's something like
There
on
is,
that
isn't
camera
there?
that was not there in Series 2 onwards.
2 onwards. Agreed. It's got this like old feel.
Yeah.
Where it feels almost more akin to Sylvester McCoy 80s Who than it does new Doctor Who. Like,
and the music, I feel like the music is like that as
tinnier.
well.
Yeah. I can't describe it because I don't think it's on any of the soundtrack, but they sometimes have this really long, like, ringing
I know exactly
sound.
what you're
Do you know
talking
what I
about.
mean?
Yeah.
And it's very Series 1, Series 2.
I'd have that on the soundtrack.
Me too.
I'd have that on the
and
soundtrack.
I'd still have it in Doctor Who now.
Yeah.
There's something so good about that little... It's got that ring and it just goes. I don't even know what instrument makes it.
No. Yeah.
It's not a nice sound.
It's not a nice sound,
but I love it and it fills me with comfort.
Yeah.
Even though it's not a nice noise. And yeah, you're right about like the look. There's a RuPaul's Drag Race tights filter at the top, isn't there? There really is. But I love it.
I love it.
The Disney Plus era looks so boring because it's so polished. Give me a bit of gritty.
Yeah.
I also like it's the designs of things as well, like the TARDIS. Like I love the corally, dirty, like metal grating floor over this like pure
very
white polished, almost clinical doctor's surgery.
11th first TARDIS.
Oh, I love that TARDIS.
Love that TARDIS. Even though that like is clean.
Yes, it's still lived in.
It's so much shit.
Yeah, it's so
that
lived
man's
in.
got a hoarding problem.
Doesn't he?
He really does.
God.
And do you know what I love about the first TARDIS, the really grungy TARDIS? I sort of love and hate it. I don't believe there's any other rooms in that TARDIS. But I also love that they haven't even tried.
They just pretend.
They just put, like, where are the stairs?
They're like at the end of Girl in the Fireplace.
Yeah,
so
but
Mickey's
she's like, show
you
me
need
around.
to show me around this place, and then they just like clearly just walk stage left.
Yeah, and I'm like, where? Where are you going?
They've walked and they
Do you,
stand
like,
and look
pick
at the
up-
wall. Like there's nowhere else to go.
Should you like pick up a grate and like dive
Oh,
in?
I love that. A little scoop down a ladder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know it's a budget thing, and that's why
Yes.
it's got charm.
Yeah. Oh, it does. And
Yeah.
that's another. It sounds so Scroogey, but I don't like the Disney Plus
No,
deal
it's too
because
much
it's just
money.
too much money. Doctor Who needs to be limited.
It really does.
I want to feel like Doctor Who's happening down the road.
But this unit
Tower, I hate
They
it.
get rid of
I
that.
much prefer Unit being underground.
Yeah.
Not underground literally, but
No,
like
no, but like,
hidden,
yeah,
bit secretive.
yeah,
No one really knows about it. But now they're
Well,
like fucking
yeah.
Tony Stark. Why?
yeah. Why?
Because
They just wanted to.
they want to be Marvel. I know.
Because people always say that David Tennant's the most human Doctor.
Mm.
I actually think there's something about 9 that is more
Do you?
grounded.
Interesting.
The 10th Doctor,
Yeah.
he's more socially
He's
capable.
more down for it.
He's more
isn't
socially
he? Yeah, because
capable.
9's very like domestic is not his thing.
But there's something quite grounded about 9
Yeah.
that I don't think any of the other Doctors have.
True. I think a part of it really works is what he wears. You could walk past him and not think, what was that man wearing? Whereas when you walk past a skinny Scottish man in a trench coat, and then a man in a tweed jacket and a bow tie, and then like a man in like a holy hoodie but also a velvet jacket all at the same time, you're going to look at them and be like, why are you wearing that?
Are you wearing?
But I think Christopher's outfit really like makes him feel very earth-based as well. I think what I would say is that 10 was the most emotional. Like when that man
Sometimes
wanted to cry, he
too
would cry,
much.
would he not?
We love that men cry. I'm not
for
saying.
sure.
Yeah, I want
Please.
men
Please fucking cry. Send
want
us
men-
videos of you crying.
I want men to cry.
Yes.
But sometimes I was just like, come on now.
Come on now, honey. The worst is John Smith. Oh my god.
Yeah, but that's acceptable because it's not.
Because he is a human.
He is a human.
But oh my god, he was mopey though.
Yeah.
By the time he cried for the 10th time, I was like, John, fuck off. Open the fucking watch.
I think the way in which 9 doesn't address his issues, that's very human. I mean, we can all relate to that.
Yes, I can.
Yeah.
I'm so guilty of everyone being like, you alright? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. I love that he lets it out though in Dalek. That's such a good
Rage,
moment
yeah.
for him to just suddenly explode. I love in early series 1 that the Autons and like the Gelth and stuff were targeted by the Time War.
Yeah.
It makes it feel so part of things.
Yeah.
And I wish that was used
And you know,
not
it's so
too much,
nice
but a bit
as well
more.
because, like, obviously for people jumping on like this being their first episode, like Time Wars aren't explained in this episode. You know, you don't need to be. The Time War obviously is this mystery. Like everything's very mysterious, but there's also something for people who have watched Doctor Who before to be like, what's the Time War?
Yeah,
Like, because they would know what Time Lords are.
for sure.
They know who the Doctor is.
Yeah.
They know, like, they've been to Gallifrey so many
sure.
times in classic Doctor Who.
Yes.
There's a mystery there
There's
for
a mystery
everyone.
for like new and old, which is really exciting. I think because it captures both.
The Time War was such a good idea.
I love the Time War.
Not like the actual whoever in Doctor Who came up with the Time War.
I love war. And I love when people die. No, but the Time War as a narrative.
I think that was the. Do you know what? I
Peak.
think that if you had to pin anything that was the success of bringing in old fans and bringing in new fans, I think it was the Time War. And you don't find out anything about it until literally the 50th. Really?
Yeah, and even then, it's just like the final days.
Yeah.
It's not even like the juice
No.
of the peak of the war. And that's what I liked about the 50th actually, because the Zygons were affected by the Time War as well. So Moffat kind of brought that energy back. And then the other one I really like, which is so random. And do you remember the Mad Woman in the Attic, Sarah Jane episode, where Rani goes to the fairground and Eve's there, who's red.
Yeah.
She mentions that her species was killed out in a war, and then she said dozens of her people were exterminated because her people could read timelines, so they were like targeted.
Yeah.
And it's like, I just love when the Time War fucks other things up.
Yeah.
Because it's so easy to just think it's Time Lords and Daleks, but I love when they remind you that it literally was
A big
universal.
old,
Yeah. I miss it. Kind of wish it was never resolved. Which sounds awful.
I feel like the 50th resolved it fine.
Yes.
And then it got too much. I don't think we should have found Gallifrey so quickly.
Sure.
I'm going home the long way round. And then he's back there in what, 2 series?
Yeah, and he fucking hates it.
And he hates it.
Because the 50th is all like, oh, I'm going to go home.
Yeah.
And then Hellbent's like, I fucking hate this place. I'm going to get Clara. You're all going to die. I know a lot had happened emotionally for him. Fully get it. But yeah, the 50th ended very wholesomely with Gallifrey's return. And then Series 9 was very much like...
And I think it should have been like little glimpses into like time with the Doctor. The Time Lords aren't even in it, but they're important. Like we get we get an idea of how they can be involved now that Gallifrey's back.
For sure.
But they're not
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also think we should have had more of in Death in Heaven when like Missy was like, oh, it's returned to its original location. And then he goes to look and it wasn't there. I feel like we should have had more red herrings of like, a bit like Time with the Doctor as well, of it being behind the crack. We should have had more of like, oh my god, I think Gallifrey's here. And then like, psych, it wasn't. Keep that going for a few more seasons.
More trauma.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it came back and then it went again.
I know. I think we've come to the conclusion that Series 1 is elite.
Yeah.
And it fucking is. It's crazy that 20 years later it holds as such a good piece of television.
I do wonder, like, if you were to give it to like a 10-year-old now, how they would...
Is it still entertaining to them?
Yeah.
Or was it only
because
entertaining
it
to
is
2000s kids?
2005.
I don't think it is just nostalgia. I think it genuinely was well written, well crafted. It almost has that vibe of like, they didn't know whether Series 2 was even going to happen.
Yeah.
So they were just like, let's just go for it. And I think they just made such a solid, connected, good piece of storytelling. So they just told a tight, good story. The Bad Wolf arc, we haven't even touched on, but we'll do that at another point.
That's another video.
But the Bad Wolf arc is also next level storytelling. He put his whole Russacy...
No. Never say that again. They just put their everything. Say that. They just put their all.
They put their all into that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if a modern day child would find it that entertaining because they're just so used to a different vibe of storytelling.
That's the thing, which is sad.
I think that's why it's not as good now, because I think it's more for like the TikTok generation. So it's all like, oh, what's going to make it onto the apps? Another bi generation. And I think that's what they're catering towards now, is the 6-7 generation.
Which is you, because you just said it. Yeah.
6-7. That's what it would be now.
It would be.
If Russell wrote Bad Wolf now, it would be Claudia Winkleman robot for the Traitors.
Oh,
Please, I would love that.
Oh, we need a Traitors.2 episode.
Yeah, Bradley Walsh robot for the chase.
Yeah.
And something else. It'll be Drag Race.
It'll be Drag Race. Oh, do you know what? I'm here for that, though.
Captain Jack would have gone to Drag Race.
Oh.
Rose would have been in the Traitors, and the Doctor would have been on the chase, for sure.
Yeah.
The controller would have been in the hub being like 6-7. And that would have gone viral on TikTok, and that's what they care about now.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the 2025 Bad Wolf edition.
Do you know what? It actually hits.
That kind of works as like a what if.
Yeah.
Big finish. So another one. When the traitors murder someone, Claudia just fires a laser out of her mouth and they just die.
The Traitors with actual murder. Oh my
Legit
god,
murder.
Satellite 5 would...
Satellite 5 would actually have... I bet you that was on Satellite 5 somewhere.
Yeah.
They had the Claudia bot killing the people that the traitors wrote their name, Lisa.
Yeah.
And then Claudia just appears. A vote count. 4 for Lisa. 3 for Luke. That's why Doctor Who's the best. Possibilities are endless.
Literally endless.
Literally end. That was the first episode of Tea in the TARDIS.
And let us know anything that you think we should talk about.
If you come up with a good idea, it will be used. And if you come up with a shit idea, it's just never going to happen. The worst host ever. Follow us.
Wherever you found us.
Yes. And if you are watching it, just subscribe to the channel. Leave comments in the comment section below.
Do you want to promote your Instagram?
Oh yeah, Instagram. You can follow at LukeyRead. Do you want your Instagram on there?
I actually need to check my Instagram. It is Lisa.White03.
Fab. I will put that in the description as well. Bye, Felicia.
Bye.